Hey Libra, how's it going? It's your girl Nosh. What's up? Happy New Year's, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had fun. This is going to be your reading for the first half of January. It's a little late over here. It's like about 11:31. I'm like so tired. I'm not tired to like do a reading though, definitely. Felt like I needed to put one up. I was actually going to do you guys, I was going to put out Libra tomorrow and Scorpio tomorrow. But then I was like, you know what, let me do Libra tonight. And Libra, you're walking away from something. What are you walking away from? Alright. So yeah, guys, sorry that, it took me about 3 months to upload another video for you guys. But I know you guys love me, so you probably waited patiently, right? I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Or at least, you know, definitely I'm grateful and appreciative of the support that you guys give me. For the people that are watching for the first time, my name is Nosh. I'm usually more upbeat and bubbly, but, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of chill tonight. Very chill, which is very, surprising for me. Usually not this chill, but lately I've been very, very chill. I guess what happens when you get older, right? So, let's get into your reading. Spirit guides, ascending masters, angels, ancestors, universe, can you please protect me as I do this reading? Can you please protect the ones that are watching as well too? Make sure that anything that's negative that you keep out. Anything that is not from you, universe, that is for our highest and greatest good ass, that you keep it away. Can you please tell me what's going on with Libras for the first half of January 2020? What's going on with Libras for the first half of January 2020? What's going on with Libras for the first half of January 2020? 2 more cards, please. What's going on with Libras for the first half of January 2020? 1 more card. What's going on with Libras for the first half of January 2020? I feel like something wants to pop out. What is this? I'm sure I grab it. Oh, I'll grab it. Alright. Wow, guys. Libra, what's going on? You guys get the Knight of Pentacles upside down. The 9 of Pentacles upside down. The Page of Swords upside down. Obsessed much? What are you obsessed with? Because usually this card is like stalking. But you're like, you're way beyond mental. Alright, give me a second. Let me see what I can pick up from this. Libra, you're going slowly towards something. If anything, you're not going at it at all. You kind of stopped. Because with this card like this, the Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow-moving card. So again, please don't. Usually this person is very grounded. They strategize their moves. Like if they're going to do something, they really sit down and contemplate about it. And there's my cat. Come here, you little one. So what they do is like they map it out before they move. Like every little move in life, like they map it out before they actually make a move. And then since it's upside down, it's like you're not even trying to make the move. You don't want to make the move yet. You're thinking that making the move right now is it's not viable. And you have the 9 of Pentacles upside down. You're running out of resources. Could be running out of money. Usually 9 of Pentacles like this is someone very practical, uses their resources very well. You know how to gather things around you and make use of them. But it feels like upside down you don't have much around you that you can make use of. And you have something stuck in your head that you can't let go of. It's more like, you know how you have the 8 of Swords? And you're like stuck. In the Eight of Swords, it's like it's a person with a blindfold on and they're stuck between 8 swords. You know, depicting that you're kind of like, baby, no, you gotta go that way. Kind of depicting the fact that you are stuck in a situation, but you could move because your feet are not bound, just your hands are bound and your eyes are bound. The Page of Swords is a young energy, you know, being immature, you know, thinking, immaturely in a sense, not moving forward in a mature fashion. That's what a Page of Swords is, like this. Here, go. Upside down, it's more like very mental, to the point of obsession. You could be obsessed with something. Oh Lord, why did I do that? Why did I give that to him? So you could be obsessed with something, you know, something's ruminating in your head over and over. Let's figure out what it is. Can you please clarify the Page of Swords upside down? Universe, can you please clarify? Page of Swords upside down. Can you please clarify the Page of Swords upside down? Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. You have a lot of choices. You're looking from a distance. You know, you have a lot of passionate choices. Ooh, Libra. But you're being burdened down by something. Something's holding you back. Something is burdening you. The fact that maybe you couldn't have a new beginning with someone or something. That's what's in your head. You wanted a new beginning with someone. You wanted something to work out with someone. But it didn't. You have choices around you. But you're passionate. If they're passionate choices, meaning that you have a lot of suitors, you have a lot of people that you could pick and choose from. But you're burdened by this. Because there's nobody that's catching your eye that you could have a new beginning with. That's for the single Libras. Libra, if you are connecting with someone, you're thinking about someone, take it the same way. You got people around you, you know, that want you, but you don't want them. You want your certain individual. But but there's like this heaviness about this situation, and because there's no beginning yet. There's not a new beginning yet for this. That's why you've stopped moving forward, and you don't have your resources put together. I kind of see it as this could be the cross-watcher, where they are like, you know, when someone likes you, or you like someone, and you try to figure out if the person likes you or not. And if they don't, you kind of like feel like you're running out of resources to kind of like figure out if this person likes you or not, or... Oh my god. Come on, seriously? Hold on, guys. Come on. Sorry about that. My cat broke my other mirror, so now I have to watch this one. So I can't be buying new mirrors. So yeah, like there's this, you run out of like things to say. You run out of like ways to run into this person. It's like it's kind of like a dry spell, in a sense. It's like the desert. It's like the Sahara. You don't know what to do in order to get through to this person. That's why you're in your head. But you have choices around you, but I feel like, okay, as the cards are laying down on my table, you see how the guy's like looking away from the choices? The King of Cups is not even interested in the choices. Libra, you're not even interested in the people that are interested in you. You could care less, because you're being held down by something else. Something didn't go the way you wanted to. How is the person feeling towards Libra? How is this person feeling towards Libra? How is this person feeling towards Libra? That Libra can't stop thinking about. How is the person that Libra can't stop thinking about, feeling about Libra? Okay. Death card upside down. Wow, they're conflicted. They're conflicted. They don't know whether to end it or not. Death upside down is, okay, so if this was like this, It's ending it. They're ending it, you know, or there's a transformation. The transformation is possible, but no one's doing anything. It's kind of stuck. God, I hate that glare. I'm going to have to do something about that. There's stagnant energy right now, guys. That person, the person doesn't know what to do. They're conflicted. I feel like they're like in and out right now. Like they don't know if they should stay. They don't know if they should go. Libra, if you're in a relationship, you're going to be feeling like this. Like you don't know if you want to stay or if you want to go. Or this person could be feeling this way about you, Libra. Again, take these readings as they are, guys. If they resonate, roll with them. If they don't, it's not for you. Messages like this are like, it's for certain people, certain energy. It's like first come, first serve. Whoever spirit guides show up, whoever's energy shows up first, it's like we go with that. And that's why I try to generalize it as much as possible. But it's really hard because, again, there's so many people watching this. But yeah, so for single Libras, the person you're thinking about or the person that you want to connect with, right? Like you're single, you don't have a relationship with anybody. You're in your head about this because you have other people that want you, but you don't want them. You want this person, but there's a burden. The burden may be that there's no new beginning. And how this person feels about you, single Libras, you know, the person that you're thinking about, they're conflicted. Now, Libras that are in a relationship, you're worried. You have options. There's options. There's options for something, but you're burdened by something because, again, like, yeah, there's no new beginning, plain and simple. What is the outcome for this? Let's find out what the outcome is. What is the outcome for Libra in love for the first half of January? What is the outcome in love for Libra? Oh, 5 of Wands upside down. You're not. If you're getting. You're kind of giving up. Yeah, you're giving up. Sorry. I mean, I try to be honest. I don't want to be like Debbie Downer, but you're giving up. You know, like this. It's like, you know, you're ready for battle. You wanna you know, fight for this. You want to do this. You want to battle, or you want to spar, but you don't want to. You're kind of walking away. And the Rider Waite, I always say this. It's a card where there's people holding 5 swords and they're kind of walking away. So when it's upside down, there is no conflict, there is no fight. Nobody wants to do anything here. You and the other person both don't want to do anything. Relationship-wise too, Libra. Libra, if you're in a relationship, you kind of feel like your partner is giving up on you, or you feel like you are giving up on your partner. Single Libras, you feel like you want to give up on this connection that you have, or that you're trying to get with. But whoever that you're trying to get with, you're giving up. And it's like the energy right now is like the give up energy, which makes a lot of sense. We just had the eclipse. We're going to have a full moon on the 10th. The full moon on the 10th is going to probably clear out more energy, more residual stuff from like the eclipse that just happened. You guys have to understand Mercury was in retrograde in Scorpio, and the residuals of that last about 6 months, you know, and we're almost there. We're almost there, but there's still a lot of things that we're still kind of trying to get out of our system. There's a lot of, you know, old traumas that you have to kind of, like, come in terms with, especially with this eclipse that we had because it was in the 8th house. I'm sorry, the retrograde that we had, it landed in the 8th house. 8th house is all about internal traumas and, like, things that are secret, things you don't talk about, things that, you know, like, you keep under the surface, like, things that Scorpios don't talk about. You know how Scorpios are so secretive? That's how the 8th house is. It's about secrets and things that are unknown, you know, the occulticism. No, the occulticism, is that a word? You know, the occult and all of that, and mysticism. Yeah, so if you guys are, like, you know, in between, trying to make a decision, I would say just, you know, just relax for a second. Don't let your emotions judge. What is it? Oh my god, I had it earlier today because I was telling myself this. The advice I gave myself is don't let your emotions cloud your judgment, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I told myself today. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Just let it ride out. The other reason why this could be affecting you is because we just had the eclipse. That's what I wanted to get into, the eclipse. It affected Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and another sign. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Gemini, yes. A lot of things were eclipsed out. So it could be in the sense where maybe the way you feel about the situation or this person that you kind of like been thinking about, been feeling for, maybe like, you know, It came to a time where it completed a cycle where you don't need to be with this person anymore. You don't need to feel this way anymore because you've learned what you needed to learn at the moment of the experience that you were going through. Everything in life is this learning experience. Those things that we do not learn the lesson from, we will repeat again and again. That's something I just recently learned the hard way. We have to be very aware of our surroundings. We have to be very aware of ourselves, how we think consciously. Our thoughts do become reality. If you sit there and think that you are going to be late for work, you're going to be late for work. But if you sit there and you think, you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what, I'm going to get to work on time. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do that. It actually works. If you speak it out, it will, happen. It will resound. The only situation is, Libra, you have to go in and you have to ask yourself, what is it that you want? Because right now, the feeling that I'm getting is you're very confused. You're very confused because you do not know where you stand with your own feelings, okay? So let's ask the cards how you feel. How does Libra feel about their significant other right now? 7 of Cups upside down. See that? You don't care about the choices. You don't care about anything. You need to reach deep down inside. Clarify the 7 of Cups upside down. Need a vacation. 4 of Swords upside down. Come on. Swords like this, 4 of Swords like this, you definitely need to take a break, right? Like, you need to take a mental rest. You should. No ands or ifs about it. It's not even a suggestion. I'm telling you, you need to take a rest. You need to give your brain a rest because you've been overthinking so much. You've been overanalyzing something so much. I have a lot of Libras in my life. And there's one thing I know about Libras is, like, they like to look good. They like to make people feel good. But on the interior, exterior is beautiful. They're very well-mannered people, you guys are. Very charming, very charismatic. Very, very nice, very sweet, very kind people. Like, the people that are, like, take their shirt off and give it to you. But, you guys are always conflicted inside. You guys are always trying to make other people happy instead of your own self happy. Like, just for a second, be selfish. Be utterly selfish. Think about yourself. Are you really happy where you are? Do you like the results of what you're seeing? If not, Libra, you gotta pull the plug on this. Because sometimes toxic situations, they spiral. They become a cycle, and you keep going into that rinse cycle over and over again. And then you get to a point where you don't even know what a normal relationship feels like, or being with so-called normal, like being in the normality feels like. All of a sudden it's like dysfunction is actually normal to you. That's insanity. So honestly, if this person is not, like, being nice to you, they're not being good to you, they're not working with you, if they're conflicted, then let it go. It's the only thing I'm going to say to you. And I really don't like telling people what to do, but I care more about people's health, mental health, and self-esteem. If this is bringing you down, gotta kick it. Sometimes you gotta remember what your worth is. Yep. Ace of Swords. Mental. And you got the 5 of Wands upside down again. Yeah, there's no more arguing. You don't even want to argue with this person anymore. Alright, so what is the outcome for Libra? What is the final outcome for this situation for Libra? What is the final outcome? Will Libra walk away? Will Libra walk away? Will Libra walk away from this person? Will Libra walk away from this person? Yep. Libra, you're gonna walk away. You're gonna go find your soulmate. You got a soulmate out there. You got someone else that's waiting for you. No, that's not bad. At least you got something to look forward to. 2020, New Year. New Year, who dis? Alright, Libra, that's your reading for the first half of January. I hope you guys liked it. Hit me up if you guys want a personal reading. I'll leave my information in the description box below. So for my new subscribers, guys, thank you so much for putting in your time and watching this. If you like the reading, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell and hit the like button and leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know if it's your first time watching or if you guys watch me all the time. I'm going to try to put up more readings next week for the second half of January, so stick around. Alright guys, love you. Bye.